Hey, you. You're finally awake. It was all a dream, buddy. It's 2011. Let's boot up Skyrim again. How many times have you stood right here, staring at this main menu, soaking in that epic soundtrack, finger hovering over the new game button? For me, way too many times to count. I've always wondered why. Why is this game so magical? Why does it feel so good to start over after a long break? Why do I keep coming back and creating a new character over and over and over again? These are questions that have crossed my mind, ones that I've never really put to words nor addressed. I never really felt the need to, but with the creation of this channel, I just couldn't resist. So, strap in. I'm taking you guys along for the ride.
So, sir, what will it be this time? A shield-bearing warrior? A sneaky thief? A necromancer? Or perhaps I could interest you in stealth archer?
Alright. Jokes aside, we've all been here. You know, the moment where we must make a choice that'll dictate how we're gonna play the game. The whole point of this game for me personally is the roleplay. I mean, it is a role-playing game after all. If I'm playing a light-bearing paladin, I can't just go around stealing and ignoring people in need. It ruins the immersion for me. I realize that I spend a lot of time in this moment, thinking about all the possibilities. It's something I really enjoy, being stuck in my own head, talking to myself. I'm not crazy, I swear. Daydreaming of being at endgame with the best equipment, the best weapon, the best shouts, and just destroying every monster I see like they're nothing. I take a lot of joy in developing this plan and theory crafting about what playstyle I'm going to pick. I started to really think about this. How is this any different from our actual lives? Apart from, the obvious. How many times are we stuck fantasizing about the people we can be, the places we can visit, the money we can make, the lifestyle we can live? Better yet, how many of us would like a fresh start? Different city? Different country, perhaps? New job? Or maybe just the ability to cut certain people off? Alas, we can't really press that new game button and randomly wake up with some random dude telling us, "Hey you, you're finally awake," for the billionth time. But I think that is one of the big reasons for our love for this game. The possibilities are endless. It's so easy to start fresh and to be whatever we want to be. I love the power fantasy of gradually becoming stronger, seeing your character grow as you unlock better gear, stronger spells, and more devastating abilities. It's a clear and satisfying sense of progress, something that's often hard to measure in real life. Like, if I spend just 30 minutes swinging a two-handed axe in Skyrim, I'll see that skill bar increase noticeably. It's immediate feedback, clear proof that I'm improving. And on top of that, I'm gaining XP, leveling up, and getting stronger overall. It's simple, it's satisfying. Now take a real-life example. I diet for a day, eat super clean, I'm 300 to 500 calories below my maintenance calories. I'll get to the next day with no evidence for my achievement. I'll step on that scale the next day and see no change. Maybe I might even be a little heavier if I retain some extra water. That's something that's exceptionally demoralizing for someone chasing after a goal. That's what we feel. Waking up every day, going to our jobs. Maybe we go for a little run in the afternoon. And we could have sworn we did better the last time we went for a run. Everything in life moves slow. And I've learned that every shortcut is a scam. The hard way. All those get-rich-quick tricks, get shredded in 30-day plans. They're just people selling you hope, trying to get rich themselves. I've been there. I've tried all the quick fixes and easy measures. They never work. And there is a reason they don't work. Everything we aspire to be or to have, they require that we retrain ourselves. Clearly, our habits and what we've been doing up until now doesn't suffice to achieve whatever we want to achieve. It takes time and it takes consistency. It's a leap of faith, it's a belief in the process itself. This YouTube channel is probably the hardest thing I've ever done. I come home after a long day at work, I sit at my computer and I fight the urge to just doom scroll through Instagram reels. This may not seem like that hard to you, but after a long day, sometimes I just want to shut my brain off. Maybe I'll write a script, maybe I'll record a voiceover or do some editing. In the meantime, my friends are out drinking, others playing video games. I do all this with no guarantee of success, no guarantee that people will watch my content or even enjoy it. I do it because I like to motivate people. I like to make them think. I like to make them feel. Just know this. It takes time. It takes 1, 2, 3 years of a consistent effort at something to get some results you're proud of. That's how long it took me to earn my own self-respect. In my case, it was the gym. I was at a pretty low point in my life, dead-end job, no real social life. I couldn't be consistent at anything. I had no respect for myself. I figured if I could just be consistent at this one thing, maybe I'd prove to myself that I was worth something. And I just put all my self-doubt aside and went for it. And voila, here I am, 3 years later, telling you about this in a video I made by myself. I just kept the snowball rolling, which only happened because I started to push it up the hill to begin with. David Goggins, in his book Can't Hurt Me, talks about a pretty cool strategy to give you some extra fire under your belly, that extra bit of hunger that we so desperately need sometimes. It's called the cookie jar method. You may have heard about this one, but it basically goes something like this. I want you to picture a cookie jar, but instead of cookies, the jar is filled with your memories of past successes, struggles that you might have overcome, or even moments you proved yourself wrong. Every time David was in pain and felt like quitting, he would reach inside and grab a cookie. That gave him the strength necessary to press on. It's basically a mental stash of wins. So, next time you're having a hard time doing something, try reaching deep inside and pulling out one of those achievements. It can be something as simple as getting a degree, learning to swim, or running a mile. These words are all fine and dandy, but I know how hard it can be sometimes. You try to be consistent at something and you fail. So what? Go again. And I'll tell you what, you'll fail. Again. And you'll get up. Again, and again, and again, and again, and again, until you win. That's just how I see life in general at the moment. I'm constantly in a vicious cycle and in an inner dance with myself of pushing through obstacles and failing, but after years of practice, the difference is I don't stay down as long as I used to before. And this, unfortunately, is completely immeasurable, unlike our speech ability in Skyrim, for example. I don't know about you, but I'm going to enjoy this new character for a while before creating a new one. I'm going to build it up and grow with it, no matter all the mistakes I make with this build, no matter all the times my horse bugs out, and no matter how many times it inevitably dies. Maybe you don't need that new beginning to begin with. Not when you have all the power on your side to make the best out of the situation you're in. Maybe, just maybe, you're already awake. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this one. I've recently created a Ko-Fi page as well, so if you appreciate what I do and would like to support the channel, feel free to check it out. Link will be in the description. Thanks again for all the support, and I'll catch you on my next one. Take care.